Okay, welcome back.
The chocobo.
Yeah. After that interesting introduction, you guys ended up meeting outside of the burning building. At this point, what's the plan?
Hey, thank you guys for saving my ass back there.
Well, you're welcome.
I didn't think I was gonna.
You are way out of camera.
Thanks, guys, for saving my ass back there. I didn't think I was gonna live to another day.
Well, you're welcome. Your little creature here, I guess he's a dog, cat, whatever it is. But
oh, Night Saber?
Yeah, he motioned to us and he got all excited like something was going on, and he wanted us to follow him, so we followed him cautiously.
Night Saber. Good job. You heard my call for help.
He purrs.
But anyway, I guess we can introduce each other. My name is Glow, or I go by Gloria.
I have an idea. Why don't we go somewhere less
fiery?
Inconspicuous. Well, we're outside, but
yeah, you are outside the burning building, talking.
I want to be as far away from this place
let's
as possible.
go back to the inn
and not be associated to it.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back to the inn? My master Legium and the rest of our gang is over there, waiting.
You have a master?
Yeah.
Are you a servant?
No,
a slave?
I'm an apprentice.
Oh, that kind of master.
Yeah, I'm an sorcerer's apprentice.
It's very cool. I mean, that is where your awesome magic comes from.
Yes, and I'm still learning, but I'm getting better.
I'm
not as bad as I used to be.
You're very powerful. That fireball you cast was like kaboom of the century.
That's only the beginning. That's just wait until you find out what my master can do. Let's head over there now, and we'll introduce ourselves then.
Okay.
The building is on fire. I just wanted to add the fire effects.
So
yeah,
we can head over to the inn.
Yeah. So you spend some time wandering up and down several streets because you have very little
confused
recollection of where you're from, and it took some time. And you're still lost, so I imagine you ask for directions?
Yeah, I'm going to go up to a guard of some sort and ask where the inn is.
Or a townsfolk or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the inn was in towards the beginning of the town.
Entrance of the town.
I put my mask and my goggle back on.
Okay. The guard notions to a specific street and tells you kind of the direction and gives you some tips on how to get over there.
Okay.
And you guys wander your way over there and make your way back to the inn. Imagine you go into kind of like what would they call it? The entrance area where you can like sit over
the lobby.
The lobby area, yeah, there you go. Kind of the lobby, and it has like a almost like a
hearth.
Yeah, and there's a place to go to the bar and get a drink, and there's a small bar there in the inn at the entrance of it.
Is it I look around trying to make sure there's nobody that stands out.
Nothing that you can see looks
suspicious.
standy or stands out or is suspicious in any way.
Okay.
Okay, let's make our way back to the room and get.
You're gonna go back to your room and talk then, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing suspicious
because that's
is
where
the two of us.
I would imagine
walking
that's
in.
where the rest of them are. Is
Okay.
in the room.
Okay. You're taking him back to your room then? Okay.
Yeah, come back to our room.
I was gonna say I was just standing there. Nobody gave me an invitation,
so come with us.
Okay.
Well, I would imagine we would want to talk in private anyway, not amongst, the public area where other people can hear, because you never know who's spies of the Dark Brother there can be.
Okay. So you guys make it back to your room.
Is it on the second floor, or is it like where is your room?
It's on the first floor.
Okay.
You make your way back to the room, and you notice Allegium is not there.
Figures.
Theoden is there, taking a rest. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of mid-afternoon. He's kind of just resting, maybe to the end of his rest.
Oh, you guys have another companion that's resting.
We have a
Should
couple
we-
of other companions.
Should we wait? So we don't
Theoden.
wait.
Nah, we come
Ugh.
up. Get your
What? What are you guys doing here? I thought you guys were out trying to buy supplies.
Well,
and getting stuff appraised. What's going on?
We were. We did all that, but we gotta wait a few days before the appraisals come in.
He stretches.
We met somebody.
He gets up and he's in his PJs. Who's this?
We met somebody.
I
We
moved
ran
down
into
my
some.
goggle a little. What kind of aura does he have?
He's a paladin.
So like a light,
Very light and very,
positive aura.
very white, blinding whitish,
Okay,
yellowish.
I put my goggle back. Ugh. You're very bright.
Well,
So I need a tan. What's the problem, man?
we ran
I've
into
been
this.
chained up for a while.
That's
This
not
guy
what
right
I
here.
mean.
And he was being he was tied up and he was in trouble basically, and we came in to help him out.
Ah.
Yeah, we kind
Yeah.
of.
Can we
We
go
just got-
around and each of you do your physical description in more detail? Like, what do you look like age-wise and hair color and all that?
Describe
as much
yourself.
detail as possible.
Describe yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I am about 5 foot. I think we're 5'4".
Should that be on your character sheet, right?
This character sheet right here, I made myself 20 years ago.
Because she's old.
Shut up.
You
You're
keep,
old too.
you keep aging yourself, not me, right?
Does your character age or gain weight or lose weight?
Well, she kind
During
of
all that
gained
time?
some wings and green hair, and she has kind of downy type feathers on her arms. She's not real tall, and she's in her late 20s, and
Human
yeah, she's human.
with wings and downy, as in what color? Like white?
White.
Downy? Feathery?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Just the arms, though.
yeah, and then short green hair.
Okay.
And that's pretty
What color
much her eyes. I don't remember. I think they were blue or green. Maybe I think blue. And then she's kind of stocky, maybe not real heavy, but just kind of muscular because her strength is a 19. So she's got a 19 strength, so she's
For a
pretty strong.
mage, that's bizarre.
That is bizarre, yes. But
And I'm very clumsy,
it's
so
probably how
my
you're able to
dexterity
carry
is
those
4.
wings on your back.
I have a 4 dexterity, so I'm a very clumsy,
These
strong.
guys are both clumsy. If you recall, he's got it too.
Okay.
in
Anything-
more ways
I'm
than
just
one.
retarded.
And what kind of clothing do you wear?
Just a
Stupid.
mage's cloak or a mage's robe.
what grade? Like, does it look fine? Does it look
It's
raggy?
cotton.
Does it look?
It's cotton, kind of a thick cotton with maybe it's kind of bluish grayish color, and it's got how most robes they wrap around and kind of like a gi.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that, but it's a
you think of what
robe-ish
you look
type
like?
thing.
And do you carry any bags or satchels or?
Yeah, I have
anything
a
like that?
backpack, and in the backpack is a
Oh, you don't tell me what's in your backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need it necessarily.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any visible weapons, other than just maybe a dagger on the side, just kind of like a utility knife.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of, like a pouch for money, a money pouch. And, and then I don't use a staff or anything like that as of right now.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm Polikos, and I am a feral tiefling, so I am kind of like came from fiery, hellish area that nobody absolutely likes at all. I am red, scaly, kind of like has a tail, kind of like a dragon or like a like a dragon. I have kind of mohawky hair going down.
Okay.
Like down my back too, kind of
Mohawky and long.
Yeah, and long. But
Red
it goes
as well?
on. It grows on my back,
On
so
your
it's
back.
like all the way down.
Okay.
I have kind of curlish horns that go up like this.
Okay.
Generally, I have a bow, quiver with arrows, pouches. I have a glaive, or like a halberd. Yeah, I'm a race that nobody really likes at all. Nobody gets along with them. They're always considered outsiders, evil, always sneaky and deceitful.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of not like that, but what can you do? One of the it's
You
just
look
society.
like almost like a little demon or something like that. Your
Yeah.
description.
Yeah.
Are you muscular? Are you slender? Are you
Lean, muscular. It's
okay?
like, but still
So agile
kind of
looking.
yeah, agile looking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm generally fairly quick.
Do you wear boots or do you walk barefoot?
Barefoot.
Barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like kind of talon.
Don't you have hooves, though?
Are they those? I don't think so.
Oh, are you looking?
Yeah. Yeah, this one has boots, but I don't want boots. No. So they kind of like, I don't know, like dinosaur type feet, but like a raptor,
Like
but
a
not like
raptor.
with like the big claws or anything, but they're just like that.
Okay.
Where my legs actually curve like that.
Well, that's what I meant. If you're, you've got hooved legs, like.
The backs of my legs are like that, but like and my feet aren't.
Like a Draenei would.
Like the knee bends the other direction.
No,
Yeah.
but he's not. He doesn't have hooves for
Yeah.
not like a Draenei. He's more like a lizard man.
Yes.
Type of- yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But
he has
the way
like
my feet
claws,
are more
like
raptor-like, where it comes
they're
back.
more.
and then
Are they more lizard-like or are they?
My feet are, yeah.
Yeah, as if there's
But
like a
the
raptor.
leg
Yeah,
parts
like a raptor.
Oh,
of it
okay,
is,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
more
I get it.
raptor-like,
I get
where
you.
it actually
I get
comes
you.
back. Still,
I get you.
Okay.
But,
Any other noticeable things about your character?
noticeable things. Kind of stay to myself because I'm used to being alone. I've just only been with Glow for a while.
So are you having him describe his character, or are you asking him these questions in the game?
No, I'm just having him
Describe his character.
Yeah, I haven't
Okay.
got to the part
Okay,
where
I was gonna say
yeah.
because these are things that'll be a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. And what does the paladin look like?
He's human.
He's human.
He's human.
Okay.
Human
He may have
Bright
scars
armor.
on his body, but you don't see them. He's
Okay.
wearing PJs, and when he wears his armor, you don't see him. She doesn't even see him either.
Okay. Bearded or clean shaven?
He is a clean-shaven paladin.
And he is a blonde, isn't it?
He's
Isn't
a
he?
blonde.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blonde.
Very, very white, or not white. Very yellowy blonde.
Okay. Like Goku?
Very much so, but it's shorter hair.
Okay. And then blue eyes or
Yes.
okay.
He is
Muscular?
Aryan Nation, very muscular.
Okay.
He is very muscular.
Yeah, my charisma
He is a
2.
he's a buff dude. He's a big buff dude. He's not as big as those rogue dudes, but he is a buff dude. He's a strong guy. He's a paladin.
All right.
Human, unfortunately. Nothing special. And
Then there's is
Fluterflan is around,
but he's
Okay.
not in the room.
but he's not in.
Okay, well then I don't.
You don't see him.
I don't see him.
And then
And
we don't know where Allegiant went. He said he was gonna go hunt for
a
something.
good example of what he similarly looks like,
Mhm.
Theon, like Captain America.
Okay.
Very muscular, buffy, and Caucasian white guy.
Okay. The Captain America before before he went to the Jesus Black Panther and start growing beard. right?
Yeah.
So the clean Captain
Clean
America.
shaven.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Anything else that stands out about him or
No.
nope? Okay. I'm a elf, 12, 13-year-old looking boy. Clean, lean, and just like what I expect from an elf of that age. Blonde hair, and my eyes kind of have a. If you pay attention to it, kind of have a glowiness to my eyes, and but I'm wearing a very, very heavy cloak that covers my entire body, like black as it could be, as dark and really, really thick, like the heaviest
Super
curtain,
heavy wool.
heaviest curtain that you can imagine that block out all the sun. That's like, so it's unusual. Like,
Jet black.
people
like it.
wouldn't be wearing usually that too.
Thick of a cloth or
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I wear a full mask that, like a writer's mask, that protect your face from dust and all that. But it covers, it's very thick and it covers my entire face. And then I wear a goggle that's got really blacked out, like a tinker's goggle.
Okay.
So when I don't have these things, when I have these things on, it's like as if no sunlight would ever hit on my bare skin, basically.
So are you allergic to the sun or something?
Are you asking?
We don't know yet.
Uh,
We can't. Yeah, we're just getting like what he looks like.
okay.
But
You can ask him those questions later, or right? Have we done describing each other?
Yes. Oh, and you've seen my companion, like night saber. So
Yeah, he transparent and can kind of
translucent, kind of fades in and out, and yeah. And then and I have a couple sacks and pouches
On your belt, on
Yeah.
your waist.
Yeah. And one that looks like, if you pay attention, sometimes it moves on its own.
a
Okay.
wand.
No.
no. One of the pouches moves.
One
on
of
its own.
pouch is
Oh.
kind of like,
Okay.
Like it's moving.
yeah, like
Right,
something is
Is it
inside.
of it?
Okay.
You guys don't know who he is. You gotta. Okay, so you see now you know your description of each other. What do you say? So you come into the room. You want to talk.
Yeah,
you,
let's.
You express your gratitude. I imagine.
Thanks again for saving my life. Your
You're-
friends, your companions saved me today.
You're
really?
very welcome.
What have you guys been busy doing?
Well, after we got the weapons appraised,
Just DMing. You didn't yet.
well, no,
We went to
we
them
took
and
we
then
took
we
the,
paid
them
for
to
it,
the
right?
shop, and they were.
I don't think you did yet, though.
Yes, we did. They're not done yet.
Did you give them to somebody to appraise them?
Yes.
Yeah, we gave them to the.
I was
We
gonna
paid
say,
them
they're not
1
done.
gold.
Yeah, they're
to do
not
that.
done though. I remember they're not done. Okay, go ahead. Keep going though.
Yeah, it said that it'd take them a few days to do it. And on our way back, we ran into this little creature here, and apparently his friend was in trouble and then he was trying to get our attention, so we followed him, and which he was right. This
So,
particular person here was in big
what
trouble.
little creature are you talking about?
He's
Oh.
He's faded.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
okay.
he's faded a little bit, but you can talk to him.
Okay.
What creature came to get you?
he's a translucent creature that can fade
Oh,
in and out. So
Night Saber is my companion.
And then all of a sudden you feel something brushing up against you.
Oh, hey. You started.
Oh, what is this creature?
Well, I don't know if there's a name for it.
Night Saber?
Night Saber is what I call him.
Okay. And this creature came to save ye what?
well, he came to get our attention because apparently his friend, the Night Saber's friend, was in trouble, and we didn't
Oh.
get your name.
I am Omnis.
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 Ominous.
Omnis.
Omnis.
Omnis. OMNUS. Omnis.
Almost ominous, but
Yes. Okay.
I need to write your character's name down.
And
So the creature summoned you to help save him. Something was happening with him.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the craziest thing. I don't know what happened. I got knocked out. And like next thing I know, I woke up on this table restrained and these doctor looking people were going to cut me up or something.
Experimenting on you? Bizarre.
Yeah. I thought so too. I'm just a nobody.
I'm concerned the Dark One's reach may be coming and influencing this town.
it's very possible because a lot of these creatures that we fought off were dark undead creatures.
What dark one?
Have you noticed eternal darkness?
Yes, I like that.
Well, you like that.
Well, I like that it's not too bright.
Ah.
Yeah.
Why is that a factor?
Oh, I just don't like too bright. My.
Is that why you wear these goggle type things and
I'm
keep
weak,
yourself covered?
and I was born with this condition where, I just get sunburned very easily, and so.
Are you allergic to the sun?
Allergic? What does that mean?
Well, you said your skin burns very easily.
I got used to the darkness. Where I grew up, it was all darkness.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
You a child of the darkness? You see Theon. You see Theon's hands start to glow a little with the yellow of the.
I am
with
the child of no one.
Okay. A child of no one. I'm intrigued by this story.
Oh,
Explain, please.
I was found. I don't know who my parents are.
An
I was
orphan.
yes, an orphan.
Okay.
Yes, and we all have a dark past. I mean, an unpleasant past. I just didn't grow up in the best condition or the
Okay.
best neighborhood. But
Whatever riffraff you bring home. Okay.
Well, we saved his life and he helped us out, defeating these creatures, and I seem to trust him.
Very well. I've grown to trust you
I at least trust
and your
Night Saber.
judgment. You trust the Night Saber?
I trust Night Saber.
I
like
get a
animals.
feeling of a good aura from him. Not necessarily bad. I just have concerns from his past and what has gone on and what he is.
what am I?
Just at that time,
Uh-huh.
the door opens up and it's Fluter Flan. You don't know who that is. It's a skinny looking. He's
Rogue-like
dressed up in
dude.
he's a rogue, and he's human, and he's drunk off his buckus, and he comes in the
great.
door and goes, Woohoo! What a day! I'm so glad we came here. Oh, who is this?
This is Omnis, and we stumbled upon him and saved his life pretty much, and now we...
They have invited me to a safe place that this is.
Yeah, we're granting him sanctuary for now.
Can I have some?
Sure, why not?
I could use some after all that ordeal that we went through.
We should go down to the bar and have a round. I have a new friend, a drinking buddy.
Flutterflan, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Drinking.
Drinking. Why aren't you
I'll drink.
drinking?
Have you seen Allegium around?
Who?
Oh God.
Are you referring to your master?
Could I have my drink back, please?
Thean,
Well, why don't we go downstairs and I'll buy you more?
Absolutely. It sounds wonderful.
Thean, since
Thean looks and goes,
Flutterflan is drunk
why
off
don't
his
you
ass,
guys all go down to the tavern and have a drink? I need to wake up a little bit and I will join you.
Okay, first of all, have you seen Allegium?
Are you asking this to Fluter?
I'm asking Thean.
He said he was going to go through the town and stock up on supplies. He needed various herbs for potions and various vials.
Did he mention any time that he was going to be getting back?
Not particularly.
Okay. What time of day is it, anyway?
It's getting towards the night. It's now probably...
Evening.
I would say it's probably about... if it were the sun were up, it's about when the sun is setting. So it is starting to get to the darker part. of it.
I think we all could use a little something to drink, so why don't we just head down?
I'm already
Stairs
heading
to-
down with food.
I am, yeah, you and Fluter have your arm around each other. You're drinking buddies already. And Thean's like, I could use myself a meal. I've had a nice rest, and it would be nice to get down there and have a meal and maybe an ale or two for all that ails you. But I will meet you down there. Save me a chair. Save a Legion one. I'm sure he'll join us later.
Okay.
Fluterflan's like drunk as a skunk.
I order.
So you guys go down to the lobby area. That's like a restaurant. It's like a bar again.
Yeah. Tavern-y.
Yeah, like a tavern-ish. It's at the. Well, I guess you don't go down. You go to it because you're not upstairs. You go to it, and you guys get a table. I imagine for what is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
You said you were 20-something, 30 looking? 20?
Yeah.
Okay, and you were how old looking?
That's kind of hard to tell, but
Right, but like for your
I don't actually
race,
have a lot of
how
description on it, but I remember.
how old do you look?
How old do I guess technically by age look? Like early 30s, but I'm like not. I'm like probably like 70.
Okay. So you're aged. That's fine. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thean is older. I'd say Thean.
30s, late 30s, maybe.
Thean is in his 30s, late 30s.
And then Fluter.
Fluter's younger. He's probably in his mid 20s.
Yeah. I'm.
Thean is
aged,
like
but
almost
not
like
really.
so like the leader kind of the group is Allegium, and Thean's like the father, or like one of the leaders of the group.
Okay.
He's a paladin.
Yeah, Allegium is much older.
Allegium is older, yes, very much older. He's probably in his like 70s.
Okay.
But he looks younger. He's done stuff to preserve his age.
Yeah, his,
You
we
can't
don't
tell
know
that
his.
he is older.
Yeah, we don't know his true age, but so he could be older than 70.
Yeah, you guys don't know.
But
He's
he looks
definitely older.
He looks like maybe 40s.
I go to the bartender.
Okay.
I need your biggest bottle of the hardest liquor you have for my uncle and my aunt and over there.
Are you sure it's for your uncle and your aunt and you're not going to sneak out of here, young one?
I'm too young to drink.
Okay.
I'm just getting for them. And they're staying here.
Sure.
Well, we're staying here, so just put it on our tab.
Okay. Which room are you in?
The one on the first
The-
floor.
You're in room 123.
There was a sign on the door?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You could-
Room 123.
Okay, I'll put it on your tab. 123 it is. Okay. Pulls up a couple bottles of stuff. Gives you a little, you better not be fooling me, boy.
I wouldn't dare to
Okay.
take them.
So you take them back to the table.
Uncork. Let me taste just to make sure it's not poisoned first.
Fluter's like, pour yourself a cup, join us.
I pour everybody.
You pour everybody around.
Yeah.
Fluter downs it and it gets it all over himself. and then Theon comes down to the table, sits down, orders a meal, and gets himself a cup of ale and pours himself a cup of ale, and just begins to just talk to you. Says, "Well, I'm glad that my companions here were able to assist you in your time of need. Hopefully things were good. Particularly, what was going on? Why were they abducting you? What's going on with that?" And he cuts into the bird. He's got like a whole chicken there. He's just tearing into, and he's chewing on the drumstick. And the next thing you know, you turn over and you look and you see Fluter Flan is like.
I like him.
And he's passed out in his chair.
Well, I really don't know why they abducted me, but I'm actually really intrigued by your group of companions. This is quite an unusual group of people.
Yes, we are on a journey
What
to
kind of
end
journey?
the darkness.
And what's causing the darkness that it needs to be ended?
I think she knows better than all of us. Explain.
Well, to make a long story short, I am the original cause of the darkness. By
So we need
accident.
to end you?
No, it's Allegium's brother that is he's an evil brother. And
What makes him
Allegium has a
evil?
twin.
What makes him evil?
Well, he is a necromancer, and he wants to basically rule the planet.
Yeah, give me
And-
something over here too. I need some food,
The barmaid comes back. Okay.
So he's a necromancer,
dude.
but and
The
he
the
wants
darkness
Stanley.
came because
The biggest beast you got.
in my ego
She goes off. Intimidated
state,
by your look.
I
And grabs you
cast
some
decay
meal and brings
on
you out this big plate with this
the,
giant leg on it.
the element of light.
I do not know this element of light you
Yeah.
speak of.
The element of light, his name is Nim, and he is the one that keeps darkness at bay. But because I did some wrongdoings in my arrogance, I pretty much diminished light for the time being until we can rectify that.
Okay. So,
Which in turn caused, because light was weakened, it caused Allegium's brother, which is the entity of darkness, to overtake the earth.
Legion's brother, does he have a name?
He just is known as the Dark Brother. We do not know his name yet.
And he's powerful.
Yes. He's
With
very
magic.
powerful. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because Allegium and his brother are twins, Allegium is equally as powerful, but he's not. He's of a neutral factor. He's not evil, but he's not entirely good either. He's neutral.
Okay.
He does what he wants.
So you want to destroy his brother.
To bring the light back.
Flutter,
To balance everything out.
Yeah.
Because Allegium is mostly wanting to...
I did ask for the hardest shit they have.
I want some more beer. In a minute. Give me a minute. And Flutter gets up and... Watch out over here, it's a mess. Yeah, and you see he runs off into the direction of the bathroom.
And what's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Glow. My name is Gloria, but I go by Glow.
Just then, the door opens to the tavern,
Okay.
and a tall figure walks in. He's got a big hat, big brimmed hat, looks like a big witch's hat, and very, very like ominous looking figure, and he glances down out to your table. At your table, and looks at you, and looks at her, and starts to make his way that direction.
Okay. And we noticed this, or
Yeah, you do notice
Drinking,
this.
Eating,
You know who it is.
and
You turn and you
oh
look,
hi, welcome.
and then he walks up to the table and goes,
Don't mind that.
Fluter.
That's Fluter.
Go to bed.
Okay. He takes a seat. Theon turns and looks at the guy and says, "Welcome back, Allegium. This is a new friend that we have met in the town that Glow and Pelagos have helped. He was in a scenario that may have involved individuals with your brother." And Allegium goes, "With my brother, huh?" So
yes, Glow here has been telling me the story of you and your brother and the cause of the darkness that we're in, and
our quest.
she did not get to that part yet about. Well, actually, she mentioned something
We
about
need to defeat
bringing back the
brother.
balance.
Yes. We are in a journey to bring back the essence of light that has been banished.
Ooh, okay.
It is something that we are working to bring that magic back into this world.
The magic of light.
Yes.
Okay.
Because light brings the darkness at bay.
The light is keeping the darkness at bay, and it is no longer around. We seek specific things
Items and tools.
to help free the essence of light.
And do you know where the essence of light is being trapped?
Yes.
I believe he is being held by my brother.
Okay. And obviously, being your brother, you know where he lives then.
I do know where he lives. Unfortunately, when we tried to go the first time, we were not as successful.
Yeah.
We
We were
did not
not
have
ready.
the correct tools for the journey.
Okay.
So we went to seek the Order. The Order of Light, the Paladins. And we are trying to collect specific things for the journey.
One of them being the the Ring of Seleucus Strife. The key, the blade. Well, it's a blade that the dagger of two thanes. I can't read my whole handwriting. The Ring of Seleucus Strife, which we were able to obtain, and the Ring of Lightbringer's Vapor.
And that's what you're after.
Yeah, we need the dagger, and we need a second ring.
Theon slams his fist on the ground. Damn it, girl. Get the story right. The dagger... the dagger we are looking for has been broken into pieces years ago. And in order to make it whole, we have to collect these pieces, and then we have to enchant it in my order to make it whole in order to push the light back, or to push the darkness back. We are trying to create the ring... Oh god, I'm just trying to look for it before I said this. The dagger of... oh god. Sorry. We are trying to create the Dawnbringer. And it has been broken into pieces. We've collected the first piece. We are looking for the other two pieces. The first one is the Ring of Seleucus Strike, which we have collected. The second one is is currently under the name of the Ring of Ashdoom, but needs to be purified. And then the final piece is the Dagger of Two Thanes Focus. When they are combined, they will create the Dawnbringer.
And you know where all these pieces are?
I know where some of them are. We need to make our way back to the Order to find out where the other pieces were. We've collected one and we're making our way to the next, and we got distracted with this journey, and we need to find the other piece.
Okay. So, let me get this straight. You caused it,
Accidentally.
and you are against the whole idea because you're a paladin, and that's why you guys are together. And obviously, the brother, the Allegiant, the brother is the one that was trying to do all that, and so I get that, but where do you fit in?
I actually was just traveling around and
Stumbled across you just like we did.
stumbled
you.
across. They were
What, did they rescue you? Like you did me?
Somewhat.
kind of.
We were
I
on
was
an
kinda
island,
stranded.
and me and it's a long story, but we were on an island being chased by one of the Dark Brothers' associates, and they were in danger as well, and him and a companion of his, and we rescued him, and then they joined our group.
So you are here to repay a debt, or I mean, because it sounds like a risky business you guys are in. You know, very.
You guys are the only they're the only ones
Yes.
that's also accepted me to society, and I kind of don't really have any other friends. I kinda
So
want
what's
people.
happened is his friend their family member was killed by the Dark Lord, and so they're vowed a vengeance.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So,
originally
revenge.
what it was. Revenge.
Yes, vengeance.
Vengeance.
What about Fluter? What's his deal?
Fluter is in it for money and the thrill of it.
Oh, there's money to be made in this process?
He's in it for the loot.
Oh, okay. This seems like a lot of risk to take for loot. The loot must be great then.
I hope so.
Have you guys looted a lot of great stuff so far?
Few
How long
things.
have you
sort
been
of.
at it, by the way?
So let's say, I would say you guys have been at this for probably, you're not actually very clear. You're not clear because there are many times when you blacked out. And because of your time travel events, you're not exactly sure how long this has occurred for.
Yeah, it's kind of a blur.
But in real time, the darkness, because you would have noticed when it started getting dark. It's
Okay.
been dark for probably a month or 2 months every day. It's between a month and 2 months that it's been dark.
Well, I quite enjoyed the darkness, to tell you the truth. But only because of my medical condition. And since you guys have saved my life, it's still very risky. Currently, I don't have an urgent quest at hand, so I will tag along and help you guys.
Do you need to go back to your castle or your
Castle?
Your
I have a
not your
home.
castle,
Home?
your home, and let your family know that you will be on this mission with us?
I'm pretty flex. I'll just send a note to them
Very well.
to let them know that I'm okay.
Okay.
I don't really have family. You're looking at. This is my family, and then this I open my pouch and let a couple of the little ones out.
Huh?
Yeah, what was in his pouch?
Little one
The one that
what?
was moving.
The little moving pouch.
Yeah. A lot of
Oh, okay.
Oh, those are cute.
a couple of these little creatures out.
Oh, those are cute.
Are they your little pets?
They are. This is Kebab, and this is Dushbab, and this is. Oh, you get to learn their names later. That's not important. But they grew up with me. They just mature a little bit slower. They're tiny. They're probably never gonna get big either.
So are they crawling out on the table? So they're crawling out on the table, and one of them wanders over to Theon's plate and starts to eat at the chicken. And he grabs his fork and goes, "Scoop, scoop, mine, mine. Control your pets."
Hey, Kebab, come back here. Come back here. Leave that man alone. You want to hold on?
I do.
Okay.
Ew.
The other one starts making its way over there and sees your little leg. You've got some
Like,
grizzle on your plate, and it starts to
we
nibble
can
at
share
it.
a little bit. It's
Ah.
okay.
We haven't eaten in
This is
days.
civilized and civilized.
Uncivilized?
Pets
Well.
at the table.
Who cares? I love pets. I love animals.
You do.
All creatures.
Okay.
Come back here. You're done eating. Come on. Come back here.
Nate squirt. Squirt.
All right. Get back in there.
Next thing you know, you feel something rubbing up against your leg over here, and you can kind of see it. It's sparkling, and you see it's his night. What is it called?
Nightsaber.
Night saber. And
Oh,
and it
good
sticks his
Night
head
Saber.
up here, and it looks up at you like a dog or.
You want some too? There's a little bit left.
How embarrassing. You guys are acting like I never feed you.
So you feed it a little bit. He gets down and starts nibbling on it. You've grown a. He is more with nature and creatures, and he's growing a bond with your creatures.
They're super cute. I appreciate you being part of this group.
Well, this is very surprising to me, but you guys are very accepting. In today's world, that doesn't come by very easily.
No, you never know what you're going to get with people nowadays.
You never know what you're going to get, you're right.
Well, my suggestion is, and he turns to Theon, Allegium turns to Theon and looks at Theon. We go back to your order and find out where the last two pieces are. Last time we were at your order, we were only able to find out small pieces of information.
Maybe they found out more.
Yes. So my suggestion is we journey back to the town your hometown, Theon, and find out more from your order. Hopefully, at this point, they are no longer under siege.
Talking about orders, I pull out the paper that was found in there with the...
Okay.
Like, I can't read this. Do any of you recognize this writing?
So Theon looks at it and goes, no. No. And no. Elysium looks at it and says, I can pick up pieces of it, but it is clear to me to be a contract for a unique creature born of the void.
Okay. What language was written in?
It is written in multiple languages at the same time.
Oh, how bizarre! So
Like a
almost
code.
like a yeah.
Like a cipher.
Okay.
Or well, I guess a cipher is the way to uncode it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it. In order to make out all of it, I require the cipher. But from what I can see, it looks almost like a contract or a reward, because I can see a number here, and I can see of the void.
Of the void.
Alive or dead, pieces that I can make out.
Oh, okay. All right. How much did it say? Do you
How
know?
much did it say for it?
Yeah.
It is a reward of 20 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reward. All right.
Have you gotten your items appraised? This is a Legion, by the way.
They said that it would take probably anywhere from 2 to 3 days.
Very well. Have we stocked up on supplies?
As far as I know, we have, I picked up a few potions, and as far as food and rations, we can probably do that as well. I know that you were looking for herbs and
Yes.
stuff like that.
I have grown low on my concoctions. I do need to gather some more. Some of these rarer herbs I have found in this area, so I will need to get with more of these vendors and see if they can procure them for me.
Okay, we could probably check around and see if there's a grocer's shop or somewhere that sells food items. We would probably need food that doesn't spoil very easily.
Rations, I would suggest jerkies, breads. Okay. Theon finishes his meal, tosses a silver on the table. The barmaid comes over to the table. He apologizes about the mess that Fluter had left, and if you noticed, Fluter did not come back. Fluter had not. Allegium says, "I'm going up to the room," and he ends up getting up and going up to the room. Fluter says, I am going to go head out and see if I can procure a few more rations, see what shops are still open. It is now nighttime, so it is dark outside. I don't know what you want to do, if you plan on spending the time with them. Theon notions to you and says, "You're welcome to join on our journey. More hands, the better."
I will tag along for now, but I should go and send a note to my family to let them know that I will be away.
Very well.
But I don't. After what just happened, I don't feel safe going by myself. What is your name again, Lizardman?
It's Palikos.
I call him Pally.
Yeah.
Would you prefer Palikos or Pally?
Whichever you prefer, whichever you can remember.
Lizardman, I can remember that.
Lizard boy. It went from
Lizardman.
Palikos to Phil to Lizard
It
boy.
was Phil for a while.
Or horny. Or
So, you were going to go send a note to your family?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would you come with me? I
Yeah,
don't
I'll
feel
go.
safe by myself.
Are
I'll
you
go
going
with
to
you.
accompany them as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys are accompanying him. Where are you headed to?
I'm going back to the inn where I was abducted. And
Okay.
To ask the bartender there to send a message.
because he knows your family.
Yes.
Okay, so as you work your way back to the inn, you notice as you guys are making your way that direction, you notice as you walk around, there's an oddly, hold on one second. There's an oddly, no. There's an oddly lack of people out and about in the town. It's
Yeah.
very, very
Ominous.
quiet and ominous, and there's not a lot of people around. It's very, very almost eerily like you're walking around, and it like a lot of the buildings are dark, and the few that are lit up, there's very little light, and there's nobody wandering around town. And for a town with people in it, it feels weird. So you make your way back to the inn, where you get there, and as you approach, you notice that the tavern is dark. The inside of the tavern is dark.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start to approach and get closer, you notice that the doors have been broken down to the entrance of the tavern.
This doesn't look good. Something doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So do you
I
guys
agree.
journey
Looks like-
inside? Do you look around? How do we want to handle this?
You should go look inside.
I like how he tells you to. I may need more paper. Okay, so this is all there is at the moment. Because he's gone to bed.
There's a small stack in there.
Okay, cool. So you get to the front of the tavern, where the door would be, and there's like a railway here, and this is where the door would be. The door is broken, and there's like steps up to the door. And this goes around. This is like a small like fence type like thing. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I can definitely
Okay.
picture that.
Yeah, and this is the doorway, and it's busted. It's broken down, and it's
I-
dark.
Like
There are-
shattered, or like just like falling
Like-
down,
like-
like angled up and stuff.
Like
kind of broken a little bit.
a little bit of it's broken, and some of it, and the door is busted. Is like broken into pieces, and some of it's down. So yeah,
Okay.
and there are windows that are here that you would normally see into the tavern with,
Everything's dark.
and it's dark in there. You can't see in it. Normally, a tavern would be bustling at night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did mess it up pretty good last time.
Correct. You did.
I wonder if they're not back in business yet after the night I was last there.
What happened on the night you were there?
It just it
And you know what the inside of it looks like because you were in there, so I can draw the rest of it.
it's no big deal. Just people were drunk and things got out of hand. You know how it is.
Okay.
Bars, taverns. It's
Well, should
Yeah,
we?
the occasional fist gets thrown. Fireballs, swords, axes. That
yeah,
kind of
the
thing.
usual.
The usual. It happens on occasion.
Yeah, but just to be safe, I think Night Saber, if you could be a champ and scout it out for us.
So your cat looks at you. Are you going to talk to it telepathically?
I need to know if it's safe in there.
Okay. So Night Saber fades a little bit. And you can see the sparkles the sparkles dissipate as it completely fades. And you see the sparkles move towards the door. And then you see the door slightly as Night Saber goes in. And it's quiet. Silence.
So you.
So are you talking?
Is Night Saber sending any?
So
back to me?
Night Saber gives you a sense of he smells blood. He can't clearly communicate everything in words
Right.
necessarily to you, and you can't see what he sees,
What kind of
but
feelings?
he can give you some feelings back.
Mhm.
He smells blood, and you can feel the sense of anticipation and nervousness, like a nervous dog.
Okay.
What's going to happen? And I'm going to snap.
Okay.
So he's sneaking like a sneaky.
I come back.
So
It's not safe.
Night Saber ends up coming back, and he's back because his mood changes to more of a relaxed mood, and then you feel a brush along the side of you, but he's still faded.
I don't think we should be here. We should get out of here. I'll find another way to let my family know that I'm going on a journey.
Yeah, good idea.
I agree.
Perhaps, Theon, when we get over to his temple, I guess we can alert your family then.
Yeah, they might be able to.
I can possibly send a note at the inn that you are staying at.
Yeah, it's another town. It's a little slightly larger town.
Well, he's saying that
At
the
the
inn you're
inn that we're
currently
staying
staying
at, he
at.
might be able
Mhm.
to.
Do you go to look around where you were when you were knocked unconscious, anything like that?
No.
You don't want to risk it.
No. Let's return to
Something
safety.
has happened. You can see something has happened. It does not
Yeah.
look good, and there's a smell of blood in there.
It's
Yeah, it doesn't look nice. It doesn't seem very pretty in here. This is not normal.
no, it's not.
You look around you, and you look down the way a little bit, and you can see a pair of red eyes peering down an alleyway, and all you see is the red eyes. You can't make out a figure.
Are they the same type of red eyes that were those people that? We should get out of here as soon as possible. I
You
start walking
recognize them.
away. Yeah, I start walking back to where we came from. Perhaps tonight is not the night to be out wandering.
You say that to them.
Yes.
You feel your cat is left behind, like he's he can sense and saw what you see in its eyes, and it's kind of like you need to almost say, "Night, come on."
Night Saber. Save it for another time. I know you want to fight. I know you like a good fight, but right now is not the time.
Okay. Night Saber gets a little bit of a sense of, and you can see the sparkles starting to fade as it's behind you. As you guys have made your way, you're trying to get away, and it sparkles, and then it starts to catch up with you guys. Okay. So, you guys are making your way back to your inn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Theon is out there.
Oh, Theon went outside, out.
Shopping.
Oh.
But
He was out in our...
he was over in your area, so this is a different part of town.
We shouldn't. No one should be out tonight. We might want to look for
Your friend.
your friend,
Yeah. So
and maybe even your master.
put him.
I don't know. You said your master is powerful, but tonight might not be a good night to be out alone.
Trying to remember where he said he was gonna go.
He wasn't going to go upstairs by himself, though. Well, I guess Fluterflan's up there drunk off his skunk. Oh, well, you don't know where Fluterflan is, to be honest. The last you saw him do was go to the bathroom.
True.
So
He could still be there. Who
he
knows?
could still be in the bathroom, passed out.
Or he could be drunk wandering the streets. Who knows?
Correct. You don't know.
Um,
My suggestion is to get everybody together, or whatever you guys want to do. You're stronger in groups.
Yeah,
should we go
look
find
for,
Theon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's look for Theon.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go
We
with the
go
Okay,
as a group.
Yeah, I would say so. You guys start wandering locally to. So you get back to your inn, and I imagine you go to look for the closest shop.
store shop.
Yeah, so
Some
you
kind of
so you go to get to
supply
your
goods.
closest market, or not market, but kind of
A
shopkeep.
goods place.
And you go in there, and it's dark, and the shopkeep, surprisingly, has kept the doors open later than a normal shopkeep does. And Theon's like, wow. You guys come in the door, and Theon's in there, looking. You can see he's getting a lot of stuff put together. And you guys come in, and he's got a lot of stuff. I don't know, maybe in like a basket or some sort of like something where he's put a bunch of like jerky and stuff like that, and breads and.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Theon, right? Theon,
Yes.
you're a soldier of light.
I
correct?
am. Yes.
Do you have protection against evil or against darkness?
I have wards against them. Yes. Why?
uh,
What are you guys in here for? Are you come to shop with me?
We've come to get you because it's not a good night to be out.
Yeah, we've found something that's not particularly pleasant.
Yeah.
The group that we fought earlier that they rescued me from, I think they're out for blood tonight.
Oh dear. How far off was this place?
How far?
I'm concerned for our well-being. I'd probably say, as far as blocks, I'd probably say 4 or 5 blocks. No, I'd say 5 blocks away from where you're currently at. So it's a distance,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still in the same town.
It's. I fear tonight. Haven't you noticed? There's like barely anybody out, and
Yes, I was wondering that, but I'm not as familiar with this town. And at this moment, I'm getting a sense of something out there. I'm sensing something not good. I have an agreement. I agree with you. It is. I think we need to get back to the hotel. Is anybody seen where you have gone? Have you been followed?
we might have, yes.
Oh dear.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, if I saw them, then they probably saw us. Yes.
Is Fluter okay? Where is the Legion? Where's the
He
rest
was-
of the group?
Allegium was back at the hotel or the inn
Is
in
he
the
okay?
room.
We haven't checked on him. We came straight looking
And
for
then
you.
Fluter, the last we saw of him, he was heading to go to the bathroom.
You see, he
And he
readies
was
his
drunk.
sword. Shh. Okay. Let's get these supplies and get back to the room now. We need to gather those two, and we need to secure ourselves in the rooms to be safe this evening. I grow weary of our scenario.
Is there like a temple or something in this town?
You're not sure?
I usually come here for business and not for leisure, so I don't get to sightsee. And
You guys don't know. You need to
Yeah,
ask.
we don't
You'd have to look. You'd have to ask. Or you'd
Yeah,
have
we
to
haven't
inquire.
wandered around the town.
Shopkeeper.
So Thean goes up to the shopkeep, tosses him a couple silver, and says, "Keep the change." You guys go up to the shopkeep and say,
is there a holy temple that resides in this town?
"We have small churches, but not a temple."
Our church is holy.
Kind of.
Thean, our church is holy.
They are a small version of holy. Nothing spectacular that can hold big monsters at bay.
Between our church and your room, which one would you say have a better chance of warding off against undead or evil?
Maybe we make it to the church.
Okay. Let's go grab.
Allegium and Fluter.
We're shopkeeper. Would you be so kind to let us know how far away is the closest church?
The closest church is 5 blocks that way. So it's kind of hard to tell.
How come you didn't? Did you bring any of your maps or anything?
Yeah, but that's hard to do when it's when large scales and when this. Imagine if I spent 20 minutes putting this together and you guys don't go in there. Right?
Good thing you didn't spend 20 minutes.
I was
putting that
considering it, but that's why I put this together. I thought maybe you might go in there. I was preparing for something, but you decided not to go in there. So the inn that you guys are at is here, where Thean is shopping is here, and there's a major street out front. Well, let's say the inn's a little bigger. Okay, so where you guys were,
Mm-hmm.
I would say where the thing that you had issues with was over here.
Okay.
The shopkeep, you guys are here, right here,
Okay.
points in this direction.
Okay.
It says 5 blocks that direction.
All right. And that's the church of.
The church of his beautiful worship. I don't know. Let me think. Let me think of something here. The church of Saint Mary Athega. Saint Mary Athega.
Okay. Sounds pretty legit because I don't want to go to a church that's like evil sounding, dark demon worshipping church.
The
Those
Church of
exist.
Saint Mary Athega.
A rock thule or something.
A rock
you know?
thule.
And that's the inn?
This is the inn right here.
Okay. Let's hurry.
And this, so the inn part is here, and the tavern is like right in here.
Okay. I don't feel like dying tonight again. So let's.
Being on the verge again.
I'm not waiting. I'm heading back to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Thean grabs what supplies he's procured so far, and you guys make your way. And again, as you are walking across here, it's pitch out there now. There's very little light, and it's very eerie. Let me.
Good thing I can see in the dark. Auras. What's your aura like? What color are you?
I'm not sure.
What color are you? You're probably like a green forestry.
Yeah, he's
color.
more of a greeny color. She's more of
Purple?
a blue. She's more got a blue aura.
Mm.
Bluish, more bluish.
I'm Christmas.
You're Christmas?
I'm red.
Red and green?
And green.
Yeah, you kind of are. Okay.
We need to get Allegium.
Okay.
No, I'll
So
go to the bathroom.
your guys' room is on the ground floor in this corner over here, which is to the back of another building. There's other buildings back here, and there is a alleyway, obviously small alleyways between these buildings. Okay.
Okay. I run back. Oh, great wizard!
So you guys run to the room
What was his name?
immediately.
Allegium.
I-
I'm
I'm
I
flying.
gotta check on. I'm checking on Fluter.
So you're gonna go. Oh, you guys are breaking up. You're splitting.
No.
So you guys
The
decide.
bathroom
Well,
pretty
we
close
are.
anyway.
We
The
entered
bathroom
the
is
inn,
in.
but
The bathroom is in the tavern,
uh-huh.
and there is one in your room. But Fluter went to the one in the tavern,
Yeah.
I head
He may
towards the
still
room.
be in there.
and he may still be in there.
Yeah,
You
I'll
don't-
go there.
Or may not.
So you're going. So you're going to the bathroom in the tavern. You guys are going to the room.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you guys get to the room, and the lights are off in the room.
Okay.
And you get in there and you look around, and there's no one in the room. At least that you can see.
There are
Legion?
no auras in the room either.
You do see after immediately when you open the door, you notice there's nothing, and you don't see anything immediately.
Uh-huh.
And you notice you can barely tell, but you can tell there's a hidden aura in the room.
Oh.
A hidden aura?
Something that's hidden.
Hiding it.
Some
Trying to hide its aura, but you can barely make it out. So you don't immediately see it.
Uh-huh.
You don't immediately, but you barely catch a glimpse of it in the room. So let me draw the room. This is more of the room drawing. Sorry. There's so many scenarios, so many room stuff. So you go into the room. And there's bed. And a bed. And a table here.
You guys went fancy.
Well, they're all sharing the same room.
Oh, you guys went cheap.
Yeah.
We went cheaply fancy.
Okay. Okay. And you barely can make out an aura over here.
Okay.
Okay, and remember where your room is. Okay. Your room is this corner here. So there's another building here, another building here. And this is all connected.
Okay.
You can just slightly tell it because it's the table's in your way, and you can kind of just see that there's something.
I whisper, somebody is in your room, but I don't know if it's your master.
And you can't tell a color. You can just see that there's an aura there. There's no color.
It's very strange. I can usually tell a colorful aura, but this one has no color.
You go to search into the bathroom, and you get into the bathroom, and you find Fluters
like-
passed out in a stall,
Okay.
on the ground in a stall, like
I'm going
like
to-
hugging one of the holes in the ground, basically, because that's what it is in these bathrooms are just basically holes
Just
in the
some
ground.
stone.
I'm going to see if I can contact Allegium telepathically.
You're gonna try and telepathically contact him. Okay. What is this? Is this a spell? What is this?
It's a psionic. Remember, I have psionics
Okay.
as well.
What level is the psionics?
Let's see, because I can do the astral projection, energy push, and
Astral.
telepathy.
Okay. Roll to try and contact Allegium.
$15.
Okay. So you reach out. So you're trying to reach out, and you're standing at. You guys are you? You're standing at the door because you had to have looked in.
Mm-hmm.
So you've already made noise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You reach out and you hear a response. You hear a small and subtle response of, "Tonight is not safe."
Oh, we actually hear physically. Oh, you hear.
And telepathically,
Oh,
right
oh.
back. That's all you hear.
The night is sun.
Tonight is
The-
not-
Tonight is not safe.
Okay.
Tonight is not safe.
Can
You
I
hear
tell
it. It's
where-
barely. You can faintly hear it. No, you can't tell where it's coming from. That's all you heard. Tonight is not safe.
Okay. I guess we better.
So you're waking Fluter Flan up, trying to
Yeah.
get him up and
Get
out of the
Fluter.
bathroom.
Get up.
Well, your mastership let's meet up with the others real quick. I can't tell what's in that room, but something's in that room, so
Okay.
I don't want to go inside. I'm gonna start walking away.
Okay. We can. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if. I don't think.
As you start to move,
Allegium would be hiding from
you
anything.
see the aura getting brighter and moving. It's starting to move.
Okay.
You can't make out what it is. It's very hidden. The aura's hidden.
Uh-huh.
But it's moving. You can see it's moving.
Towards
This direction.
I pick up my pace.
As you say, let's get out of here. And you turn and you can see it starting to move towards you.
I'd be like,
Let's move.
Like Scooby-Doo.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
I moved to the tavern area. I figure there will be more people there.
So there are only a couple patrons in there, and all of a sudden you guys get into the tavern area. You step out of the bathroom. You've got Flute or Flan you're holding over your shoulder, right?
Sprawled over me.
Sprawled over you, and he's drunk. And all of a sudden there's like a wisp of wind that blows, and several of the candles blow out in the tavern, and the barkeep looks around and backs into the kitchen.
Dude, this whole
evidently-
town is in on it. I gotta use the
So
restroom.
evidently.
I feel like
Yeah. I gotta take a.
Do we
Bathroom
we need
break
a break
too.
make a break for a minute? We'll make a break.